Welcome to Pitch Your Startup, presented by Innovate. I'm your host, Bob Shami. Today, we're delighted to have our guest from Miami, Florida, Gregorio Torres. Gregorio, welcome to the show. And he is the co-founder and CEO of UniSound Inc., also based out of Miami, Florida. Gregor, please introduce yourself, give us a bit of your background, and what's led you to this amazing invention, UniSound. I guess the
Thank
mic
you.
is in your hand, buddy. My pleasure.
Thank you, Bob. Thanks for having me. Yeah, well, we moved to Miami a couple of years ago. I'm originally from Colombia, grew up in the Dominican Republic. Um, I guess I started getting very interested in music when I was very young. I started producing when I was 11. Just YouTube video after YouTube video. Started learning. Then I went to Berkeley College of Music to delve deeper into the world of production. Um, After Berkeley, I moved to Miami. So I was working at a recording studio here, and while there was a lot of commercial music, I was also working on some music for advertisements in sync. And that's where everything started to click. We started to find some gaps in the industry. A lot of my friends work in licensing as well. So through their conversations, we started to, you know, uh, find that there were more concrete gaps that we could close. So then we essentially built UniSound, which is a management software for licensing that helps catalogs license more music faster.
So, okay, so Unisound is a licensing platform. It helped license catalog. So let's say if I have a music catalog, and is it only for sync? Because you mentioned that your background also, after you worked at the studio in Miami, you were involved in sync, correct?
Hmm.
So
Yes.
is that what Unisound focuses on? Sync licensing or all types of licensing?
It's all types of licensing. So it's a project management software where you can handle any type of license that you're working on, whether you're a music catalog, publisher, label, or even if you're just a composer. Um, if you're in the business of licensing, you can work on any type of license. The only thing is that we do see that there's a trend of more demand for sync, but it's open to anything.
Mm. So Unisound is a self-operated platform that you guys, you built where individual artists or producers or independent labels or production houses go in, insert their catalog, and make it available for licensing, or a person who is looking to license content for whatever usage they want.
Yeah, so we work very closely with our customers. They don't even have to upload the music to the platform because they already use other softwares, Disco, Source Audio, and some others that are really great with that. So we try to really adapt to our customers' workflow rather than make them migrate to ours. So we bring in new licensing opportunities from our music supervisor partners, and we also have the software set up for them being our customers, be able to license at scale and manage all of their administrative uh, things they have to do.
I see. So basically, Unisound is a platform where attract more of the opportunity, as you said, music supervisors and others that who looking for music for whatever project they're working on, whether it's a TV show or a movie or a commercial or a
Yeah.
video game. So they come into Unisound. Do they put in the type of music they're looking for, or they put the songs they want to license, and Unisound facilitate that to the owners? It makes the connection and all the legal requirement and the contracts between, and issues the licensing rights between the owner and the license. You know what I'm saying?
The supervisor. Yeah, that's exactly right. Exactly right.
So you have to know what songs you want. So instead of
You
me
can,
looking online, calling labels and lawyers and managers and publishers, Unisound facilitate all of that.
yes, basically. If you're a TV show or a video game, you can either know exactly what song you want or not know what song you want, but know the vibe that you're looking for, and through our customers that are catalogs, we can find something that fits for you.
Oh, oh, interesting. So also it does the matching
It does
for
the
what I
matching as
want.
well.
Oh, so if let's say I have a video game company and I'm looking for music songs, whether it's instrumentals or full songs of a particular style, because now everybody going for that adaptive kind of music where it's you would need so much music for a short period of time, as far as the length of
Yeah.
the content. And let's say I would want about 30, 40 songs, and I put the vibe and what I'm looking for, and your company will say, yes, here's a list of songs, or here's a list of, would you give samples? Unisound will
hmm
provide me with samples, or would provide me with titles and artists and that?
We will, the way we pitch is so all of our catalogs pitch to us, and then we do a vetting process. We filter out the ones that we don't think fit, and then the ones that fit, we make sure that the songs are good, and then that the metadata is also pristine, which is
Sure,
really
it's very
important in
important.
the world of licensing. And
Yeah,
then with that, we pitch it to whoever's requesting the music through
yes,
this scope.
got it. So if you notice, we only talked about sync. Is that really where
Yeah.
a lot of the focus been coming to sync?
A lot of it has been through sync. Again, as we were talking about earlier, it's open to any type of license, but yeah, like 90% of it has been for sync. But it's also interesting, Bob, because all of our customers are catalogs. I mean, I'm sure you know the whole growth of AI in music and everything.
Correct.
Obviously, given the situation with AI in music and lack of ethics from last year, there's a lot of skepticism, but we've tried to also bring new opportunities for AI for those that are interested. For those that are not interested, it's completely fine, and we respect that. But AI companies started to reach out to us. They needed large volumes of music, large volumes of metadata.
For
So
training.
naturally, for training, so we started to send these opportunities to Unisound's customers. Some of them are interested, some of them are not. But through our other company, which is RootNote, we've started to also broker these deals for AI companies.
Amazing. I mean, yes, AI. I went on some of the platforms the other day, and I was blown away what is the quality and the sounds and the songs lyrically, vocally, and sound beyond. I was really blown away, really blown away. But I'm
Yeah.
like, for a minute, I was like, okay, this is a bit scary. It's amazing what technology could do and how beautiful it is, but uh, is this where we're gonna go to 5 years from now, or 3 years, or even shorter?
Ooh.
Like, is this gonna be all AI? But then you know what they say: when something too easy to make and very quick and very available, it decreases the value. The value will be
hmm
no longer there's value in music anymore. I mean, a lot of time why people could relate to certain songs because, the singer, the writer, the lyrics, all of that. But I know AI is mimicking all of this stuff. It's practicing it all, but it's to me, it's still not the same. Really, not the same. Yes, it's nice to have music available to make whatever you want and mimics and kind of similar sounds and similar styles, but I don't think it will take away from the creative original artist that you wanna. Let's say you go hang out at a bar or a restaurant and you have a live band playing, or there's a concert, or it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. So,
Yeah,
because I know there's a lot of people afraid of that, and I would say, after, yes, for a second I was like, wow, this is scary. But again, I said, people still enjoy the interaction, listening to artists,
yeah,
real live artists, and watching them. Yes, absolutely.
yeah. I'm totally with you. I was also a little skeptical in the beginning, even scared. But yeah, like through the entirety of 2024 and now the beginning of 2025, seeing how everything has been evolving, I don't think it's gonna replace live music, like you mentioned. People love to connect to the performer. Yeah, no. People love to connect to brands, and AI just generates some music, and yeah, it's really well done, but it doesn't connect with people. So if anything, I think it's gonna generate a lot of new opportunities. Well, we can already see it is, even through licensing. Um, yeah, 'cause like even if background music in elevators is AI generated, I think that could be an interesting opportunity for people to sell or license their data to train those types of music. I think it opens up new opportunities.
So I would say Unisound is the new generation of licensing platform, the newer generation. So you really don't have to do a lot of the work, whether because when you want to look into license, first thing you got to look for publishers, label, lawyers, and it gets extremely complicated with all the paperwork back and forth. You'll go broke just the process before you even know what the fee is for the song itself.
Yeah.
So I guess Unisound is needed. It's something that, especially for our times where everything is licensing. Do you see
hmm
a lot of micro licensing deals come your way for user generated content, or basically just for, as you said, for training, ML training, or for sync deals? Do you get it for also,
Yeah.
UGC?
We haven't gotten like opportunities for micro licensing, but we've gotten for blanket licensing, which is a little bit of the opposite, but it's the same in the sense where instead of licensing little parts of songs, individual songs, people will license a set of 500,000 songs, and then they can use them however they want. Usually, that's how like Instagram, uh, even TikTok, that's what they do to be able to offer their users availability of different music for them to use.
Wow. So you have access to such large amount of music, correct?
Yeah, there's a lot of music that we have available.
Interesting. What are you guys looking for? I mean, well, before I say that, now Unisound, you're a co-founder. Obviously, you have a partner or two. So how many partners
hmm
are you at Unisound?
It's two of us.
Okay, great. So the company's new, if I assume. It's very new.
Yeah. Yeah. Year and a half old. So yeah,
You know
it's a
how.
baby.
Okay. So did you guys bootstrap it, or did you guys raise money, or whatever you guys had, you just say, let's start, let's build it, let's do it?
We did a pre-seed round in the beginning, so a year and a half ago. There were some angel investors, and then we recently raised from a venture capital in San Francisco. Yeah,
Okay, and the platform is built. Everything is
it is.
operational. Obviously, you and your partner working. Can we ask how much money so far you raised between the first round and the second round that you done?
Between both rounds, um, around almost $400,000.
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
And is there another round coming for other people that might be interested once they hear this discussion on Pitch Your Startup about Unisound?
Yeah, I mean, right now, we just closed the round, but we're always, we're always happy to talk with potential investors. We will be opening a new round at some point within the next year. So yeah, if anyone who's listening, if you're interested, definitely tap in. And we'll do the introduction and tell you more about it in detail, and we can get the ball rolling from there.
How can they get a hold of you? Should they go just unisound.com or
.io. Yeah,
.io?
you can either go to unisound.io, um, and just click on book a demo, and that's gonna be me having the conversation with you.
Are you guys looking for interns? You're looking for mentors, advisors, strategic partnerships?
Yeah, we're always looking for partnerships in, well, first of all, on the music supervisor side. So whether if you're an ad agency and you're looking for partners, whether it's for catalog music, custom music, or even commercial music, That's part of the service that we offer. We can do all of that. We do have a couple partnerships, but nothing exclusive. Um, yeah, we're open to interns on the metadata side. Um, that's kind of what we're looking for at the moment.
Okay. So you're open to everything. You're open to investors, interns, and some strategic partnerships.
Yes, we're open to all conversations for sure.
Amazing. So, Gregorio, what is next for UniSound? What's next? What to expect this year from UniSound? Any new function? Anything else that you guys working on that you're going to release later on this year?
Yes, we're working on some amazing integrations slash partnerships. I'm not sure if I can say the company names yet, but we all know the companies, and it's just really gonna facilitate the process of licensing even more through email, through metadata. Um, it really is gonna make everything much faster, much easier, way more transparent too. Um, and also, what else can we expect for this year? That's kind of the big thing. But we also might be integrating more AI tools might to change genres in music to bring new opportunities for songs that don't really get placed or don't really get heard. But we'll look into that later through the year.
Wonderful. Gregorio, well, definitely, I want to say, thank you for joining us today at Pitch Your Startup. It was really interesting to know about your platform that you guys built, you and your partner, UniSound, based out of Miami. Definitely, it's a great licensing management platform. It does remove and takes a lot of the headache away and dealing with so many people. You just deal with one place, you put what do you need, and they'll be able to facilitate that for you. Gregor, again, it was a pleasure having you on Pitch Your Startup. Thank you. I want to thank our listeners today for tuning in. And please stay tuned for our next episode and keep subscribing, liking, and sharing Pitch Your Startup. And we look forward to the next episode.
Thank you, Bob.
Absolutely, my friend. Think out of the box and keep innovating.